Hello.
Hi, Akash.
Hey, Radek, how are you?
I'm quite busy. I will go through your stuff you posted on me, hopefully today. But it's a good idea to discuss the Zoom application.
Yeah, sure.
But before that, it's recorded, so we can start. But I think Abhishek, if I can see, Abhishek is here.
Yeah.
I'm looking into Fly.io. So you think we can use it?
Yes, we can.
Well, then we will use it. So it will be great if probably you can set up, let's say, the testing environment for Zoom application. So I can start testing. But I don't know how to do it. So it's under my account.
Yeah, you want it under your account? Just sign up on that website and share your login details with me. Once you have to enter your card in order to get those free resources. So please do that and share your login details with me, and then I'll take over from there.
Okay, I will do that. But yeah. Let's discuss. Okay, so once we have this, I will be able to test what Abhishek did, but I will share my screen.
Yeah, please.
Okay, so okay, I will share my screen and I will share my screen. Where is it?
Yeah, I didn't quite understand what you meant by those message that it should auto download all the recordings.
Who's talking?
Akash.
Okay, so but yeah, that's good that you understood. But most importantly, is Abhishek would understand.
Okay.
So, but if as we know, each recording got multiple files, and if maybe I can share this. Can you see the files?
Yeah, I can.
So this is these highlighted files are all files from one recording.
Understood.
And the last one is text file, which is the chat file. So if there is a chat, anything typed in the during, we can actually start. We can actually test now. So this is a good way how it can be tested. So where is it?
You have to go to the top. There you'll get. No, move your mouse to the top of the screen.
Okay. Test chat. You can type something too, and I'm recording this meeting. So the recording is available. There will be files, and one of them would be the chat file. Understood. So I want automatically this chat file because there might be something important, and if the host didn't make a note or whatever, it's very easy to to have it alongside with the recording within our application.
So I think what we are currently doing is we aren't downloading any recordings ourselves. We are just letting.
No. We are not downloading the recordings. Currently, the application is very simple and supposed to save time to the end user. So the end user creates a Zoom recording, and then he knows that with our application, he can easily get everything he needs in one place, and even he can get it automatically. So the first step is that all recordings are available. So if I go to my Zoom.
Yeah, Radhik, let me explain what's going on currently, and then you could
Okay.
possibly clarify if we are taking the right approach or not. So what we are currently doing is we aren't downloading the recording itself anywhere. We are just listing down all the recordings that are present in Zoom. And then when a user selects a particular recording, we are just helping them upload it to YouTube. We ourselves are never hosting or keeping their files anywhere in our backup. We are only keeping a list of recording names, for example.
Yes, currently, yes. I want to have it backed up, but it will be in next phase. Currently you are right.
Can we please discuss what we need to close off this phase first?
Well, it's in the I hope you went to the file as well. I'm not sure if I can quickly
yeah, in order to store any kind of file, whether it be a video or text or anything, we will have to store it in something like Amazon S3 or a similar alternative, right? So that is the issue here.
Well, the text file is, I think it's very small file which can be stored in the database, right?
We can store it on the same server, that's possible, but it wouldn't scale that well, is what I'm trying to say. It's not a good practice to have it in the server storage. In case server crashes or something, you'll lose all the files.
I'm not sure I understood. There's a truck going.
Hello.
Okay, one more time.
Yeah, Abhishek, yes.
Akash, for chat file, like we have only text data. We can store the text in the database if you want the chat file to automatically download.
Yeah, that is possible, Radhik. Would you like that to happen?
Well, you are the technical guys. I leave the your recommendation, but I think if we look at the chat file is something really small. I don't think I think it can be stored in database as a text field or something.
I think that skipped my mind. Yeah, we can probably read it.
And then when we have I don't know if this fly IO comes nice, good storage or whatever, or if we choose Amazon or Google Drive or whatever, it will be in a phase 2. Currently, it's correct that if you see my screen, currently what we are doing is that we are basically saving in the database list of available recordings.
Yes.
If the recording is deleted, if I delete this one, we will still have it in our database.
Yes.
And this is the reason why I won't automatically download the text file, because it will be always available for our user. And the next thing is that I want it's here in, I think, advanced reports or somewhere in reports. Can you see reports? It should be some. And also I want to save, let's use it. Device, where is it? It was changed or?
Is it in profile or meetings, I guess?
It's the next thing I want automatically to be downloaded is device, room management, workspaces management. Is there, okay, I would have to find out, but I think I provided API for downloading, and it's in the scope of the Zoom application to download report for the meeting, which is basically a list of attendees. So again, for this meeting, there will be 3 of us. The meeting is, the recording started.
Inside the meeting, right?
No, it's somewhere else.
Okay.
It's somewhere else. I provide the API.
Can you please go to meetings on the left tab? Yeah, probably there.
No. I don't think it. No.
Okay.
It was. Let me. Zoom meeting.
Attendee list.
Yeah, attendee list. Status. How can we receive attendee list? Oh well, we don't have to spend time or like together on this, but I hope it should be available in.
I think the link that you're looking at is the right one.
What do you mean the right one?
Yeah, this one.
You see reports.
Yeah.
It's strange that I can't see the reports under my account. I have paid account. It should be there.
Yes, that is very odd.
Maybe it's not part of. Maybe I need to. Oh, no. Okay, I have to find out. I have to.
Okay,
find
sure.
out. But it's definitely, it's definitely here, and under the reports usage, and here participant. You see.
Yeah.
And there's you click and you get the list and you can download it, and using API. And this is something I want automatically to be done, and it's part of the phase 1.
Okay. Understood.
So
I think what Abhishek was asking you is that in order to be able to automatically download these text files or attendance list or anything it might be, our backend needs to know when a meeting happens, right? So for that, we need to create a webhook that Zoom can call when a meeting happens. So I don't think it is possible to automatically download these without having a webhook or a periodic job that basically fetches every X minutes, hours, or days. So since Zoom already has a feature of webhook, it would be not ideal to use a periodic job. I think it's better if we create a webhook which Zoom can call when a meeting happens, so we can fetch these details and save it into our
but yeah, of course, there is a possibility Zoom provides webhooks, but I'm not sure if it's like 100% safe, or if our server doesn't work or something. I want to have it done first, periodically.
And one more thing we can do. Hello, Raket. So we can give a user to option like a refresh recording or something. So if they refresh, so all the chat file, all this, we will update that in the database so that we can do that like that.
Abhishek, what will then happen is the recordings will be fetched only if the user actively uses our application. Which
No. Yeah, of course, there must be something in the background to doing the cron job. Even the Fly provides this.
We can probably use Celery Beat in order to schedule tasks and then probably do that.
Okay, sure. We will.
So, Abhishek, how do you update the recording list? How do you update it now? When?
Actually, I have now button of the to refresh the recording. So if the user click the refresh recording, all the list will be updated.
Yeah, but I think I found the file, and for face, Zoom profile, YouTube profile, recording list.
Actually, running the job in background and calling the API every time. So like, it may be increased quota or something.
We can keep quotas in mind and then basically write our schedule accordingly. So what is the quota that we have on Zoom APIs? I don't think Zoom API has such hard limits on using their APIs.
Yes. You can call even a few times a minute. I discussed already a few times. There's a Zoom API, right?
Okay,
I
fine.
think they only would not want you to like make multiple calls per second or something. But I
Yes,
would,
exactly.
yeah, they have like 30,000 calls a day. So
They
yeah,
have like late APIs, medium, and heavy, and you can see it's 30 requests per second, 20 requests per second, 10
yeah. I
requests per
don't think they
second.
would limit it. Yeah, heavy API is
So
like reports and dashboard and meeting details are. You have 30,000 requests per day, so it's quite a lot. I don't think we are going to hit those limits.
yes, exactly.
We actually we will have the number of users also. So
Yeah, so what happens is, Abhishek, once we set up this background task, we wouldn't fetch the recordings from Zoom API unless the job runs. Everything else comes from our database.
yes,
That way, the number of users doesn't matter for us because they won't be calling the Zoom APIs. We will be. They will
okay,
only be
fine.
calling our APIs to get the data from the database.
Yeah, but if we want to like automatically update or something, we have to call every time. Even user is
Yeah, which is why I was also saying, Pratik, that it's important that we implement webhook because in case let's say we have a cron job that runs every 10 minutes or 20 minutes, if someone logs in at minute 5 and they had just finished a meeting, that wouldn't reflect until they wait for another 5 minutes, which isn't ideal. What
yes,
happens in case of webhooks is that every time a meeting ends, it gets called and it gets updated, which
Yeah,
is
I know. Just I'm not sure if the we can let's do it this way first, and then we can implement webhooks. I think
yeah,
the
we can have a
database.
combination of both as well, as in
Yes,
we have a
I
periodic
agree.
job making sure that the webhooks didn't fail, and then we have webhooks that update the data immediately. For now, Abhishek, what we can do is you can leave the button be there for now. Let the users refresh the API until we implement webhook. And then for now, we implement a background task that will fetch the recordings. That way, we are covered.
yeah, sure.
Also, I think it would be nice to refresh the recordings upon limit. Sorry, upon login.
Sorry?
Okay, fine.
When the user logs in, it
Okay.
will automatically trigger the update of the
Mm,
recording.
If that is the case, let's remove the button because users might spam it, right? Or let it be.
no,
No, let
no,
let it leave it there. We can,
Yeah.
we can
Yeah.
hide it
no.
anytime. I think it's a good to have it there because, as you said, if the meeting,
Mhm.
because currently, if the user logs in, he would see that the meeting is actually, it's processing the recording. The meeting has finished. Once
Mhm.
it finishes, the recording, the video is going to be processed. It might take even 1 or 2 hours. So it's nice to have it there so the user can, can try. But it will vary with the webhooks, or we can call it every single minute or something. I don't think we need to know right now. We can. I talked to Zoom. They said it's a nice application. We will become a Zoom integration partner, and then we will discuss with them. They will probably have to test it and approve it.
Understood.
So I don't think it's a big and something very important we need to decide now. I have to find out what about the reports, what's happening with the reports. I'm
Mhm.
quite surprised that I can't see it here.
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe it's not available, but I got paid account. So I'm
Abhishek, do you have the API to fetch the reports?
Recordings,
Reports, reports.
reports.
reports. Let me see that.
Okay, sure. No worries. Just look into it. See.
Actually, I have created the Postman collection, but let me see that.
Yeah, please do.
No, I am doing only meetings and recordings. Let
No,
me
no, no.
just go through the
You aren't
documentation.
currently doing that. I'm
Yes.
asking you to look up Zoom's documentation to see if
Okay,
there
fine.
is an API to fetch reports.
Fine.
In
Just a
in
second.
reports, I think what Radek primarily wants is attendee list.
Okay, fine.
So you need to look at an API endpoint that will give that to you.
I'm not sure if I put it in Freelo, but I definitely had a look for the probably it's not here.
Abhishek, was this not discussed with you when you first started working on this task?
Initially the requirement was for recording meetings and like downloading a chat file or something.
I think
It's-
when I was talking to Radek, he did mention like background task to fetch it.
Yeah, definitely it was.
Yeah, background task.
Yeah, that is what we are implementing now, nothing more. But meetings and reports, I think will come under the same thing. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if you guys discussed that. Radek, was this attendee list thing discussed upfront as well?
Well, it's in the requirement which I posted in the job description. So I'm not sure if we discuss it in person, but you know, I'm not sure if Akash, if you have access to that recording project in Freelo, do you?
I think you did add me. I haven't gone through
Yeah.
it.
So in here you have the, at the top you have notes, and under notes, important info. There's a link to the spreadsheet, and this is
Understood.
what you probably reviewed as well. I'm not 100% sure. And there's a list of all functionality.
Okay.
I
Abhishek,
require,
you're fine with working on this, right? As a phase
Right.
one?
Right.
Understood. Okay.
And
So
no,
I just the point of this meeting is to basically like conclude what else is pending in phase one, and then like try to
uh,
estimate a timeline
uh,
to finish that as well, if possible.
and for auto download means like downloading in a database, right?
Yeah, you will only need to, for now, download a text file from the meetings and attendee list.
Okay,
So
fine.
basically, chat and attendee list.
Fine. I will do that now.
Yeah, and then we will also need, see, one is this. The second task that is still pending is basically background task that will do this. That will fetch meetings and chat as well as uh, attendees.
Indeed, right.
Yeah.
can you see, actually, I put it in this document, there's a link to the API for the
Okay.
meeting participants. I
Okay.
knew
Can you please share this on WhatsApp or someplace where Abhishek can access this?
Yeah.
Abhishek, please look into this API. This should give you the participants.
Fine.
Okay.
And let us know if actually you can, using my Zoom, if you can actually get the list, because I'm not sure how come.
Run this in Postman and check, Abhishek.
Yes.
Check to see if the API is working.
Okay. Anything else needs to be clarified? So for me, it's basically, as I said in here. Yeah, and the third, for me, I want the user. So again, if we go back to here, so this is something similar which the user of our application is going to see, a list of available recordings.
Yes.
And somewhere alongside, I want him to be able to set up actually that he wants to automatically download, upload, okay. Upload to YouTube.
Okay.
Let's say a recording or meeting.
Is this phase one or phase two, rather?
Phase one. This is the whole point. I wanted to automate it.
Abhishek, are you clear on this?
Yes. Okay, I have to automatically upload the video recording to YouTube.
Yeah, but that
You know,
should
this is
happen to all the videos. User should be able to choose which.
Yeah, we have must have a settings.
no. It's in this. Okay, it's you know, it's written in this document. Auto download, auto upload. If Zoom meeting, you know, contains string, then it should be, it would be automatically uploaded, downloaded.
Okay, so this is phase one then. Okay,
This is phase one, and then I think it's very easy and similar that if the user for this particular, you know, setting up the auto checkbox automatically send an email with chat file and with the report. I think it's very easy to implement it in phase one, but the main thing for this application is this. This is why I included this checkbox to auto download. So
okay,
if
let's Radhik, before we go too much deep into this, let's step back a little bit and list down everything that is still pending in phase one. So you're saying, okay, first of all, Abhishek, what is the progress with regards to editing title and description before uploading to YouTube?
That was done.
That is completed?
Right.
Okay, awesome. Okay, then in that case, the next thing that you would have to work is background job to make sure
Background
the
job.
recordings are fetched periodically. Shall we list this down somewhere, Radhik? Can you please list this down?
Yeah, I'm writing.
Can you after I'm done, can you please also send it to WhatsApp as well? So I also have a reference. So one is basically set up a background job using probably Salary Beat to basically auto download recordings. How often do you want this to happen, Radhik?
well, I hope it can. No, I hope it must be I don't know, admin or myself must be able to change it. But let's start with 10 minutes or so. It really doesn't matter.
For now, I think let's just have it hard coded.
Yes. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So how much do you think would be okay? Every half an hour?
Yes. Okay. Yeah. Whatever.
Okay. Every 30 minutes, this should basically fetch all the recordings, Abhishek.
Okay, fine.
And then the second point is it should also auto fetch when someone logs in.
Okay, when logs.
Yeah, and then 3 through a button, which you have already implemented.
Okay, fine.
So let's 3 is working fine now, right? The button one.
A refresh button, right?
Yeah.
Right.
If
It's
it is
working.
working fine, let's remove that point because we only want to list down points that are pending.
Okay.
On login, Radhik. Auto fetch recording list on. Auto refresh recording list on login. Yeah. Every 30 minutes this happens as well. So
okay, I'll do it this way.
I think that should be a single line, no? On login that should happen.
Well, it seems to me that it will call the same function or something.
Okay, understood.
And it
Yeah,
will be
makes
done
sense.
every 30 minutes and on login.
Yeah. So this is one point. The second one is it should be able to, I think, Abhishek, I'm talking to you. The third point is you should be able to fetch the attendee list as well as chat text file and save it to our database.
Okay, fine.
Let's keep that for the next, that will be after once you're done with the background task. Okay.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, because let's implement background task first so that and then there is also auto uploading to YouTube. We'll do one thing. I think we'll finish background tasks and then we'll set up auto uploading next. And then at last, we'll do the chat and report thing. Radhak, is that fine with you? Because that way we'll be able to get out the auto upload automation thing first out. So you can set up auto upload to YouTube's, and then we can finally look at fetching reports and chats.
Yeah, of course. It's you know the developer. You know better.
Yeah. No, I'm saying it will be more useful for you as well, because you will be able to auto upload sooner.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So Abhishek, can you create the tasks for that? I created the auto refresh, and there was the other one like the background something. So maybe it will be easy if you can create tasks for it.
Okay,
Yeah.
fine. I will create subtasks for that.
Yeah. Radhik, what are we missing after this? So what we have discussed so far is basically automatically updating our meeting list on logging in, and every 30 minutes is done. So the next thing is downloading chat file and attendee list. That is also done. And then auto uploading to YouTube is done. What is pending?
Oh well,
That all
this is
for
what I
phase one?
said. I want the user to select what is supposed to be automatically uploaded or downloaded.
Yeah. That is part of auto upload task. Yeah.
Okay. In this case, I think it will be all for phase one.
Okay. Abhishek, are you clear on what needs to be done for phase one?
Yes.
Okay, awesome. Okay, so in terms of timelines, Abhishek, do you have any estimates as to roughly when you might be able to complete with each of these tasks?
For a background scheduler,
Mm-hmm.
so we need to first implement the background scheduler.
Yeah.
So actually, tomorrow I have exam for like the so.
No, it's
so,
fine. Just give
so
me a rough estimate, like
so
weekend or 2 weeks or 1.5 weeks, something like that.
so for background thing, I will require 2 days, like for all the refreshing all the content.
Okay, let's keep
And
until Wednesday for that.
yes, right.
Okay.
And for other thing, like for downloading the file, right?
Yeah, downloading reports and chat file. Chat file basically into our database.
So add one another day in that, so we can meet on Thursday also.
Okay, let's keep 2 days for that as well. So Thursday and Friday. Okay. Then would you be able to complete everything by next weekend?
Right. For phase one, I will complete that.
Phase one, yes.
Meanwhile,
Okay.
you check the what I am doing, like for YouTube upload and all.
Yeah, I'll check it. I'm sorry, I didn't have time to, but I'll check it right away after this call. I was actually looking at the other project that I have with Radhik, and I was working on that. So yeah, anyways, I'll check, and I'll update you on if I have anything that needs to be changed. Okay.
Sure.
But if it's working fine for you, it's most probably is fine. I'm sure you are capable of implementing it properly. So yeah,
Yes.
no worries. Yeah. So hmm.
And one more thing, like for attendee list, we should if user wants to download or like upload, like what should be the format of upload or like something,
No,
CSV or text.
for now, I think all we need is that to be saved into our database, so we can view attendee list on
Okay.
the dashboard, right? Radhik?
It's again, I think it's a CSV file. So if you can save it as a text file, it will be just perfect.
Okay.
Oh yeah, it's a CSV file.
Okay.
So you can save it as a text
So
file in a database.
you want it exported as a CSV file. I think the API doesn't give you CSV. I think it gives you JSON, right? I'm not sure, right or wrong.
I don't know. I have to check it, but probably it
It's
will be a
here.
JSON file.
Yeah, but we need it in CSV. So users should be able to download that as a CSV, right, Radhik?
Yes.
Okay, you can get the JSON, save it in database, but while showing it in the page, you give them an option to download as a CSV.
Yeah, no worries about that. I can
Yeah,
handle
I think you get it as a JSON, an array of objects basically. So you will
Yes.
have to convert that into JSON. I think we can do it easily, right? In Python, we can easily convert
But
Right.
it's strange.
to CSV. We can probably use pandas to automatically do it, but yeah.
It's account management. It's under
Hmm.
account management reports.
Mhm. Yeah, but
we-
Radhik, the thing is, we cannot do the same thing that they are doing here because the API gives us a different format of response, but we will be able to create a CSV in whatever format we want.
yeah, of course.
If you can give us an example CSV, that would help us actually, right, Abhishek?
Yeah, fine. That will be awesome.
Yeah. Can you please give us an example attendee list CSV so we can refer to that and create something similar from our app as well?
Yeah. Okay, I will provide. Okay,
awesome.
whenever we have a task for the other one, create a task in Freelo and assign it to me. It's that easy.
Yeah.
Like you did last night, everything. So it's not lost, and we know that we are waiting for me, not for you or whatever.
Abhishek, now whatever points you have listed down, can you please check if there is a point for that in Freelo? If not, create it and assign it to Radhik, get it approved and work on each point.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, that way we are all aligned.
So I want Radhik to send me the sample CSV file.
Yeah. Please list that as a comment under the task. So Radhik also has somewhere where he can refer to see what he needs to provide.
Okay, fine.
But once you get the API for reports working, you will get the result as JSON because you can see it here. You see the JSON.
Yeah,
So
that is exactly what we will get.
this is what you will get, and then
Yeah.
you can create the CSV file out of it.
Yes.
Yeah.
For that,
Oh.
we are trying to understand what format you are expecting the CSV file to be. So we are
Okay,
asking you for an example CSV, so we can refer to that and create a similar one.
Okay. I will. Yeah, okay, I will provide.
Okay, thank you.
And one more thing, there is the from and to in the API. So
Okay.
we need to specify the date.
Okay,
So we
isn't
need,
there a participant report that we can fetch for a particular meeting?
yes, actually there is, if you go upwards,
Okay.
there is from and to, I guess. Let's see that.
Scroll
Yeah,
up.
yes.
Yeah, there
The
is,
request
but
params.
the thing
You can, these are query string params, Abhishek. So you
Right.
can give it a meeting ID as well. And then
I'm not sure. Yeah, there's a
you can give it a
meeting ID. So
Yeah. So I think Radhik, what the problem here is that a meeting ID can be same for multiple meetings. You can reuse the same meeting ID for multiple meetings. So in those cases, we might need the start and end date, right?
well, we have to find out. I'm not sure if the meeting
I think
ID is this.
give me a second. Can you scroll down a little bit, Radhik? I think it says page size and next page token. Where do you see the start and end date, Abhishek?
Like in the get meetings report,
Isn't this get meeting report?
Well, this is
reports,
Yeah,
get
where do you see
participate.
that? I don't see
Okay,
it here.
you are in participate. Yes.
Yeah, we need participants only, right?
Okay.
yes.
We
Okay,
need
fine.
participants. Which
Oh.
report are you looking at?
Yeah.
Not meeting detail. We need participants. That is all.
Okay, fine. Nice.
Yeah. We
No worries
anyways
about
get chat from the other API. We only need participant list from this API.
Okay, fine. Actually, for the listing recording, there is also to and from. So So for from I have the Zoom account info. There is like created date. So I
Okay.
taken the from parameter as the created date, like when the Zoom account was created.
Okay.
So I think for meeting there. But
What
okay.
you can do is initially when there are no recordings, you can take from as the Zoom created date. When you do have some recordings in our database already for that particular user, take the latest recording date as from that we have listed, take that as from, and then the ending date would be today now, basically.
Okay, fine.
Was that clear, or do you want me to explain that again?
Yeah, I got that.
Okay. That way we wouldn't fetch the same recordings that we already have. So that will save us some time, I guess. And also, I think these participants API will have to be called for each meeting, I guess. So that is fine.
Okay, so finally, I didn't know how to do it. So this is auto recording of a meeting we did on the 18th. And in here, there were 2 participants.
Yeah.
And I can see, and then I can export.
Yes.
And I will attach it. And this is what I want. Each recording has this kind of report, and I want for the list in our database to have the chat and participant list.
Can you please screenshot this also?
Yeah, yeah. I will add it to Freelo.
Yes, please. The screenshot as well as the CSV, so we have a reference as to build our UI as well as to build the CSV.
Okay, so I'm not sure, Abhishek, if you download, or what's the output of the get recording list or something, is the I just wonder if you can use the recording ID to download the meeting participant list, or is the meeting ID?
I'm sure he has recording IDs when he fetches recording details.
Right.
Yeah, but I'm not sure, because if you can see here,
there is an ID there on the right.
But is the ID different? Because I have the auto recording is here like 4 times.
Yes.
But
yeah, that is what I was telling you when I told that a meeting. I think there will be a unique identifier for each meeting. It might not be a meeting ID, but
actually we have a file ID there. So it is like UUID field.
Okay. Yeah, yeah. We
well,
can.
So this is different for. Actually,
let him to find out. I think we don't have to solve it now here.
Yeah, yeah. So figure it out. Figure out how to map meeting ID list with meeting lists, and then map the participants accordingly.
No, it will be easier because the recording has start time. So you can filter the recording list, the participant
I'm sure
list.
there is an easier way to do it where we don't have to struggle with that. Let Abhishek look into it. Abhishek, if you're running to trouble understanding that, let me know. I can probably chip in and see if I can help in any way there. Right?
Okay. And I will. We have recording of this in Zoom. I will put it also on YouTube and attach it to Freelo so we can watch it.
Yes.
I will. Whatever is required from me, make a task in Freelo. I will upload the screenshots and the example of the CSV file, and anything else, just write it. And Akash will set up a test environment, so I actually test what Abhishek already did on our server, test server.
Okay, so should I start working on this? Can you please? Okay, I'll create a task for you to create a fly.io account. Once you're done with that, I'll deploy it so you can test.
I have to find. Okay, perfect. Any questions?
I have none. Yeah, not yet.
Okay, perfect. Thank you for working on Sunday, and I hope to talk to you soon.
Yeah, thanks, Razik. Thanks, Abhishek.
Okay, bye.
Thanks. Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.